chat. Hello. Hi. How's it going? How is your Wednesday? How's your hump day? I hope it's great. Mine was pretty good. I'm kind of just excited that this week is halfway done. Yeah. Hello, not good. Had an MRI, but everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. No, they're not gonna find. I still have a brain. That's good. I'm glad you still have a brain.
As far as I know.
As far as I'm aware.
Alright, I'm gonna go pump some tires. I'll be right back. You have fun with your daddies.
I will have fun with my daddies! I just heard myself scream through your own.
My hair really is thinning.
Stop.
Have a great stream, though.
Thank you.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Be nice to chat for me.
I'll be nice to chat. Hi, chat. Anyways, I hope you're having a great week. I'm having a pretty good week. I'm excited for it to be over, though. I'm ready for it to be over. I was running real slow this morning. I feel like, I don't know what's going on. I feel like my sinuses are all over the freaking place. I keep waking up with, like, headaches every morning, and I'm not a fan. And, like, they're not, like, bad headaches. They're just very dull, which is so annoying. It's very, very annoying. But anyways, we're playing Dream Daddy. I'm so excited. I had so much fun with this on Monday, and I was like really looking forward to coming back and playing this. So I'm really excited. We like just did the first day. So we met a couple of the dads. I've kind of already forgotten all of their names. I think there was a Joseph, a Matt, Brian, and then Robert. I think those are the 4 we met. I think there's still 2 others we have to meet. So yeah. Oh, and Craig. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Craig and Craig. So I just say let's get right into it. Also, it's gotta be said, this song, I want it injected into my veins. Like, I don't know what it is about this song. Dream Daddy. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. I could listen to it on repeat for hours. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why. Anyways, let's continue with Simon. I think this was our last one, yeah? 9:39, 9:38, yeah. Craig texts us to go, Dad tip 56, go ask your mother. I'm like hearing my voice somewhere, hold on. Okay. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Oh yeah, we finished our day. We did not sleep with Robert. He was trying to get us to do a one-night stand, and we said no. We have a daughter at home. We got shit we gotta do. We should go to the gym and catch up with Craig. That's what we should do. Hey man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few, that is an aggressive text tone, by the way, or not text tone, vibration. That is aggressive. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Aw, Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. See, I'm the opposite. I have so many gym clothes. So many gym clothes. But do I work out at all? Not really. No. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp, and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. No, I feel like coffee before working out is a bad idea. I feel like that's a terrible idea. Maybe, I don't know. That just sounds awful to me. I wouldn't want to drink coffee and then work out. I would want to work out, then drink coffee. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. Help. Yeah, with your help, I am. I get the feeling this is gonna be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here. Oh, we got some hearts! But no eggplant emojis. Dude, bro, that means a lot.
Hey!
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Oh.
He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud. Let's warm up. Yeah, warming up's good. I know how to warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills.
Oh.
Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. I know ellipticals. Very good. What is all of the other stuff? Craig laughs. Don't laugh at me, Craig.
Hey!
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I don't need muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed. Ah, Zoka Man, thank you! We'll drink out of good Bertha here. I didn't know existed on a machine. I think I was once used to... Wait, where am I? I watched as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. That's a sentence. Need some water for these daddies. We definitely need some water for these daddies. We need to hydrate ourselves. We're becoming a little thirsty. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? I don't know. Could I just say I love all these answers. Trained to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. I love all of these. But like, what one would Craig like? You know, what would Craig like? I don't know. What would you like, Craig? I'm going with this. I'm going with this. You know what? I'm channeling my inner Liliana moment in the mage quest. When you side with the mages. I don't know, I'm blanking on the title of that quest line. But when she just like suffocates somebody with her thighs after being tortured for God knows how long. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going with this one. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them.
Hey!
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Okay, Craig. Ah! I don't know why that gets me every time, but it gets me every time when I see those eggplants and the little water droplets. It gets me every time. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. No, we're not trying to... trying to impress somebody always never works out. You just do what you do best, and odds are that'll impress them. He's probably just impressed with the fact that we got out of bed and came to work out with him. How long have you been doing this buff thing? Couple years. Yeah, he looks like that for a couple years. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twins' softball team. Of course he does. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I don't know. I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I mean, honestly, I do. I don't think he would like that answer, but I do. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, you know? I check out my hot bud. I mean, okay, but I also do personally do this. If you don't look at yourself in the mirror every day and just go like, damn, I'm hot, you should. You should do that. Just do it. It like, actually, I kid you not, that is a part of my getting ready routine. Is once I'm done and that finishing spray is on my face, even if I'm not wearing makeup, the last thing I do before I leave is I look at myself and I go, damn, I'm hot. I'm really, I mean, like, I like all these answers, though. I love learning, too. I'm gonna go with the Jimmy Buffett's on. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. A metaphor about what? Oh, no. About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh, God, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? What? Huff. No! I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. No, this is how... First of all, I don't know about y'all. I get so scared of treadmills. And, like, if I feel like I'm pushing myself a little too hard with, like, speed, I will turn it down because I'm terrified of falling off of one. People get so hurt by them. No, do not bump up the speed, Simon. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. What are we at, even? And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction. So, of course, I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I, try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. It just sounds like you were drunk. That's what it sounds like.
Bro.
And then you dropped the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Nice.
So nice. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth to mouth resucation. Right? Yeah. I don't think that's how you say that word. Anyways. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day, he's, alive and well.
Bro.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never, will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. See, I called it. I fucking called it. Dude. Bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Hi.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Exactly, Craig. That's what I was saying. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
I can't. Alright, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I don't do that green liquid. I don't do the green juice. I don't do it. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Oh.
It's a protein shake, bro. A green protein shake? I mean, I guess there's probably some good stuff in there. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. It's actually probably not that bad. Protein shakes are not bad. Exactly. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Nice.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Nice.
Nice. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we could try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. No! I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order pizza oh my gosh. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place around the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. We have a great dad bod. I don't know what, we've got a good one. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh God, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Oh God, please don't tell me we're late to our daughter's English meeting. Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. God damn it. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I would not have laid down after working out. I would have at least taken a shower, then laid down. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. Sick music. Anyways, they give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. Do they still do that at schools? They probably should. But do they? Just wondering. Excuse me. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103? 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy lined eyes. I think he is the son of, Vampire Daddy? Yeah, I think so. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you ever tried the exit? Fuck. Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? First of all, hello, Hugo! Okay. Okay. Now, is it crossing a line to be interested in my daughter's English teacher? Probably. Are we going to abuse that line? Probably. That's probably, most definitely. Yes, we are. Okay. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Holy cow, Hugo. Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. And his last name's Vega. Hugo Vega? Like, what a beautiful name. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Simon. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? We've made a bad first impression, though. Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? You know what? I never actually read Catcher in the Rye. I was not made to read that in high school. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart sound. The whole class erupts into laughter. Oh, come on, Dick. Alright, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. That was the shortest class I have ever been in.
Sweet Manchego.
What? Sweet Manchego? Okay. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Poor Mr. Look, Mr. Vega, I would do any homework you would give me. I would read any book you would make me read. I would do anything, Mr. Vega. I would do anything for you. Middle schoolers, right? Oh, I thought we were in high school. We're in middle school? Don't you teach high schoolers? Yeah, okay. Both, you know? Budget cuts. Oh, that sucks. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, anytime. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. We're already on a first name basis. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. Is she only failing this class, or is it like all the other classes she's also not doing well in? Because, like, maybe it's just this class, you know? But if it's all her other classes, too, then that's, like, a big, that's a big issue, you know?
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? I mean, we did just move. She did just get her first rejection from a college, which is a big bummer. Maybe, I don't know how long it's been since her mom passed away. We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. Well, she doesn't, though, because we just said she always tells us everything, and she's not fine, so we just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, is she gonna fail? I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Agreed. Looking out for our daughter and her future. We love it. I mean, he has to do that as a teacher. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. They ever catch that rye? I'm taking a drink for that. You know what? I'm making a drinking game out of this. I am. I'm making a drinking game out of this. Every time there's a dad pun, I'm just taking a drink. That's the game. There are no other rules. That's the only rule. That was bad. Hearts! I take it back. It was a good joke. Yes. I wouldn't know. I've never read the book. I also know it's not like you're actually catching a fry. I know that. Anyways, I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. Yeah, how did she hide it? I mean, I guess now she didn't hide it because the teacher told us. Anyways, she's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Oh no, is this where I have to pretend to be, is this where I have to be a parent? I'm not made for this. I'm not. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? No, it wasn't fun. Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. Mine is Natalie Dormer, and Henry Cavill specifically as Geralt of Rivia. Specifically as that. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. I don't think I know who that is. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. No, let's take her out. Yeah? Yeah, let's take her out. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Oh no. We've already failed. I failed. Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? No, now she knows something's up. Will you buy me things? Yeah, I'll buy you dinner. I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. This is how we're starting this. Look, I'm not a parent, but this is not how I would have started this. Just saying. and that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. That actually was kind of sweet. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. No. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Sorry. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. Oh, no, we're really pushing her away right now. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. No! Why would we say that? She just got rejected by one. By, like, her dream one. Why would we say that? Dad, no. That was a bad thing. Yep. Yeah, that's clearly what she's upset about. Her best friend got into a really good college and she hasn't gotten into any yet. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Well, don't. Oh my gosh. Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Damn. Okay. This is awkward. Who you texting? No! Stop! Noah. Who the fuck is Noah? Who is Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would suggest it. Dad, I'm sorry. I mean, geez, sorry. Why would you? God, we really are. We're failing this. Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Absolutely, guys and girls can be friends. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. No, it's not. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation is over. To the mall then. You ended the conversation! Minimize eating fried foods? Never. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Oh, it's just hell. She's fine. She can say it. Heck yeah. Not the same ring. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? That third option sounds good. I extended my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. Dude, nachos actually sound so fucking good right now. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. Definitely stoned. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in.
What?
These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious? We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up?
Aww.
Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? Yeah, let's go to the goth store. I'm in. You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against and the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one!
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I like this music. Oh, this is good music. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda. Speech! 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 Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Burns had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. Honestly, stay away from blue drinks, dude. That's what my stepmom taught me because she had too many blue drinks and she threw up a lot after too many blue drinks. I mean, obviously they all had alcohol. But I live by that. I do not drink blue drinks, with the exception of Gatorade. After begging her father to take her to Death, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. I love how, like, certain things, like, they just say, the game, the team, the gym, and they don't give a name to it, and then other times they're like, here's My Chemical Romance. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something to interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead, Goth, and Beyond. I disagree. You can find some cool t-shirts. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs. Check the clearance bid for hot deals. Honestly, I would probably go towards the ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. There's only one number one dad. Then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. Oh, is this Vampire Daddy? Ah! It's Vampire Daddy. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Oh my. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it's clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Oh gosh. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. Oh, he's this guy? Oh, that might have knocked him down a few pegs. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. By post? Just email. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out. his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda tries up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Dream Daddy? You're playing Dream Daddy and you didn't tell me? I'm sorry! I am. Hi! I started it on Monday. So we only did one day. We did one day on Monday. This is now day 2. We're on day 2. Have you played Dream Daddy? Or have you just watched Dream Daddy? I've watched Dream Daddy, but it's been so long that I have literally forgotten everything. Yes, you've played it. Nice. Okay. Who'd you go for? Just out of curiosity. Guess? Have I met all them? I don't know if yeah, I think I just met the last one. Okay, it's definitely not Joseph. I don't even think it's gonna be Brian. I'm gonna pick those 2 out. Was it Craig? Did you go after Craig? I'm gonna guess Craig. That's my guess. I have a second guess, but my first guess is Craig. Bingo, yeah. I do like Craig. I like Craig a lot. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. I named him Simon. What do you think? Who was your second guess? I was gonna say Hugo. Hugo? Yeah, I was gonna say Hugo. That was my second guess. Or Matt. Those are, I feel like those 2. If it wasn't gonna be Craig. At least it's only one this time. Fair, another great choice, but yeah, I was Team Craig 100%. I'm feeling Hugo. I'm feeling Hugo. But is it a line? Am I crossing a line if I date my daughter's teacher? That's the question. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. Yeah, I want to see this pink hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. Of course his name is Damon. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear that the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Oh my gosh, excuse me. And then I'm pretty sure Lucian is his son. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Lawn Hall Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? What a name. Oh hell yes. Oh hell yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. What? This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer. I'm now realizing this is supposed to be in a Canadian accent. We're not doing that. I can't steer on them. Their damn ice roads. Jesus. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. It's like hillbilly Canadian. I can't do that. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're going to die. I think it's because that guy just said he was gonna. That's because we are about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Don't start arguments on the internet. Never start arguments on the internet. It never ends well. They stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. At least we're sleeping in our bed this time and not the couch. Pay your bills early. You should pay your bills early. That's a good tip. Z. Morning, sleepyhead. Why is she always waking us up? Why can't we just wake up? Why is there somebody always waking us up? 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. That's fair. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. So much fun. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're about to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh no, we have a cookout with the creepy, with Joseph and the creepy twins. Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? No. If Hugo's not there, I'm not interested. If Hugo's not there, I'm not interested. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope no one talks to me. That's me at every party. I say that. That's actually not me at every party. That's me at a party about, like, 2 hours in. And then my social battery runs down, and then I'm like, I'm gonna hide in a corner. Unless I'm drunk, then at that point, I'm a social butterfly. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? That would be me. That would be me. MCP and I show up to everything on time. We are those people, and I know that's annoying to people who have events and say this is when it starts, expecting most people to get there like 30 minutes after that. And then McLean and I show up at exactly that time. We're trying to get better about it, but we get antsy and then we just show up early. Sorry, not sorry. You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. You know, I will say though, if it was across the street from me, I would wait until like 2 minutes before and then walk over. This is a cute place, at least. Oh god, Mary's gonna be here too, right? Fuck. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. You always send out a list, Joseph. You send out a list, and you put what you need on the list, and then people put their names by the things that they're going to bring to the cookout, so you don't end up with 3 veggie trays. Come on, Joseph. This is not your first cookout. I know it's not. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Now, don't hug me. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. I did bring. What's wrong with my veggies? Huh? Nothing's wrong. I know he's not saying there's something wrong with it. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. What? They stare creepily and say nothing. I hate these kids. I hate them. They freak me out. I don't like them. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Krish? Really? We couldn't think of any other names that begin with a C. We went with Krish. I am judging this man and his whole family so hard. I'm aware of that. But come on, he makes it too easy. Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? It's kind of sad that, like, homeboy is all, like, flamboyant, look at me, like, bright, and she is, like, I mean, now, don't get me wrong, I would wear her outfit minus the cross necklace. I would wear her outfit. But, like, talk about a couple that clearly does not go together, right? Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I can't with this name. I can't. I'll have to go look for him. What do you mean, go look for him? What? How do these people not know where their baby is? What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Oh. Got a little temper there, do ya, buddy? Mary, this is our new neighbor, Simon, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I'm sure you do, Mary. I love her. I wouldn't love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Go find the kid! Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. Jesus. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Don't make it awkward, bro. It's fine. It's fine. If you really feel so bolden to say something, just say it. Don't be weird and be like, I'm just meeting you for the first time. Just say you met her at a bar. It's not weird. It's not weird. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. Yeah, that's what I would call it. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. I've already met everyone, Joseph. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the... I think I've met everyone. And try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick some deviled eggs, and Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? Honestly, myself. Glass of wine. Watch some bad reality TV show. That sounds fantastic. That sounds like partying in and of itself. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Honestly, me in a nutshell. Dad. They're gonna talk about the weather. Go. Do it. Make a friend. I have a friend. I think. Do we have a friend? Craig! Craig's our friend! But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Damn, we got replaced so fast. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Probably all of them, because I'm pretty sure we've met everyone. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Yeah, that's Matt. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Yeah, that's Robert. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Yep, that's Brian. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Yep, that's Damon. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Wubba wubba, yeah, that's Hugo. Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Talk to Joseph and Damon. Burger time. Oh gosh. Do I leave the best for last? Yes, I should leave the best for last. So let's get who I'm least excited to talk to first, which I think would be Robert and Brian. I think those are the two I'm least excited to talk to. Robert is a bit pushy. Yeah. And Brian just likes to brag about his daughter. And I wasn't a fan of that. So let's start with them. Which also, weird pairing. Are they friends? I guess they are. I guess we all are. We're all neighbors. I glance across the yard. Is Robert just drinking whiskey right now? Does he always drink whiskey? I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. I know, that's why we're talking to them first. That's why we're doing them first. We get them out of the way. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. Brian seems nice. I just don't want to hear about his daughter. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Simon, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. See, he's already bragging. I don't have a 50-inch TV, I don't think. I mean, I do here in this room and in my living room, but like in-game, I don't have one, I don't think. Oh boy. Simon, have you met Robert yet? Unfortunately. Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. Is he mad I rejected him? Get over it. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. He even caught her first fish. Of course she fucking did. Of course she fucking did. Of course she did. Of course she did. You know what makes me actually like the most mad about this? Why is he the only one with a dog? Where is everybody else's dog? I want a dog. But he's the only one with a dog. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. Oh, that's kind of nice, Robert. Does Robert have a kid? Like, I know in my head, like, we've seen Joseph's kids. I guess we haven't seen Matt's kids, but he mentioned his daughter, I think. I guess we also don't know if Hugo has kids, but they all do. That's why it's called Dream Daddy, right? Does Robert have a kid? Does Robert's kids even talk to him? I don't know. Anyways. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. I forget, but I mean, they've got to all have a kid, right? That's what I'm assuming, since it's Dream Daddy, and I would assume they all have daughters to be Dream Daddies. But you could also just be a Dream Daddy and not have it. I mean, like, look at Pedro Pascal. Daddy is a state of mind. He's our daddy. Anyways, Brian raised his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. No, Simon, we're not doing this again. I'm not doing another Pokemon battle with our daughters. Did I put it on too strongly? A bit. Yeah. Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Oh god, the way he just looks at me makes me so uncomfortable. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Well, yeah, that would. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Oh, he's a veteran. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. What? You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. Oh, what the fuck? Robert, what the fuck? I'm able to dress the room, but now I got a fireman carry a 6 foot, 180 pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Is this real? I don't mean to be mean, but I kind of feel like Robert's lying. I guess that's camping for ya. Okay, Robert. Okay. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. I fucking knew it. I knew he was lying. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Alright, Robert, you're being weird. Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. I don't like Robert. He's one of, I don't like him. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. I love Amanda and how cute she is with the kids. I think it's the cutest thing. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Oh, Daisy, fuck off. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive the Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That kind of scares me. I know they're playing, so she might be play answering, but also I feel like she's not play answering. But part of me feels like she's like, no, I'll eat you. I will eat you to survive. I will become a cannibal to survive. Actually, there's a different word for it when you eat another person to survive. Like, you don't eat them because you enjoy it. You eat them because you need to survive. That sounded so, but like, you know what I mean, right? There was like an Andy's Crash. I'm blanking on the crash. The Andy's Crash was like a whole rugby team. They ate people, but it was to survive, and it's called something different. I'm blanking on the words. Anyways. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Alright, Daisy. This is okay. Alright, girl. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. No, Robert! I don't want to hear your stories! Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing? Lawn Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Shit, Brian. Do we have like a shared TV show? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television. It's such quality reality television. I actually want this show now to exist. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Okay, Robert. Alright, Daisy. I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Thank you. Yeah, she's 10 years old. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mocked disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Could you imagine that Daisy would have just actually just made a fucking fire at this? I mean, it is a cook-off, but cook out, not cook off. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Oh, that's kind of sweet. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Maybe because she's too fucking smart. That sounded... You know what I mean, though. If you're, like, really smart and ahead of your year and stuff, people just don't, like... They make fun of you for it. It's nice he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. That probably is true. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh ho ho, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Yeah, I don't think that's the law, unfortunately. I hear that. Yeah, Robert? Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. It is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright. Yeah, Robert's fucking weird, and Brian still brags too much, so I'm glad we got that out of the way first. Let's do Joseph and Damon, second, and then we'll do Matt, Hugo, Craig. And then we'll get a burger. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. Okay, I just got a, like, complete side note. I could see, like, weird... I don't know their personalities, but just, like... I could see Joseph and Damon being a thing. I could see it. I don't know their personality. Maybe their personalities wouldn't mesh. And the more I get to know them, maybe I'll feel differently. But right now, I could see them actually working out pretty well. Maybe. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Because it's fucking cool, Joseph. Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Yeah. And because it's fucking cool. It's definitely an interesting choice. You know what, Joseph? I was going to say something mean. I'm not going to.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Simon, I was just having a conversation with Damon here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damon regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. Oh. Why are you judging? You judging? Why are you judging? How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Oh, but I had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damon's face turns bright red. Yeah, you should feel a little ashamed by that, dude. You literally yelled at a cashier. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth life very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. How about, hear me out here, go shop somewhere else. Go shop somewhere else. Find an Etsy shop. Is that a thing in this world? Find an Etsy shop. Find something online. Shop there. Stop going to this store. Stop yelling at cashiers. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it wasn't. It was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? I don't know why I had to think about that. Yeah, obviously. Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? Not really. I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Oh my god, that was like really loud in my ear. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Why are we yelling this? Are we meaning to embarrass her? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. I don't know what any of that means. Bats are cool, though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? He's gonna lose his shit, isn't he? That would be... Oh, he's not gonna lose his shit. That it would be, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damon Blood March at your service. That's not your fucking last name. That is not his last name. That can't be his last name. Damon finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Where the fuck he get the rose?
Huh.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Oh god, they talk. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Why do they have to make them even more creepy? They speak in unison? Don't do that to me, bro. Do not do that to me. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Whoa.
Hey, won't you come play with us? I hate this. Yeah, Amanda, go play with them. Come play with us. Forever. Why? Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. You know what? I could actually also see Mary and Damon together too. I don't know why. I could though. They'd be like a weird kind of, I mean, like they'd be probably a bad, like toxic relationship, but like their sex life might be pretty interesting, you know? You see what I mean? Anyways.
Oh.
I don't know. I also just want her to be out of this marriage as much as she wants to be out of this marriage, and same with Joseph. Get out of this marriage. You both don't like each other. It's obvious. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VH with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Fucking glugging it down, girl.
Oh.
Where's Krish? I can't with this name. Where is the baby, though?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? Come on. That's kind of mean. Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. Oh my god, you two are like the worst parents. Find your child. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. I know my face is covering her face, but I'm glad for it. You don't get to be shown, Mary. Mary tips her glass to me. I ate my first time to the rodeo. Oh, I'm sure not. It's my fourth. Yeah, we know you have 4 kids.
Ugh.
I've had to squeeze 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Okay, this is really awkward. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? See, there's Lucian. I'm also covering Lucian. Hold on. Let me see if I can, like... I don't know if there's a good place for me to put myself. Do you know? I don't think there is. We'll just leave me here. Lucian, have I introduced you to Simon yet? No, he knows who I am. Don't you worry about it. Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Yeah, raise your fucking kid right, bro. Lucian bows. Okay. That's a little bit much. Whatever, sir. That was worse. Stop saying whatever to me. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Also, that is not Joseph's last. What is up with these last names, my dude?
Oh.
Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Yeah, that's why he asked for a veggie burger. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lappers. He's pretty, but when he opens his mouth, I don't find him very pretty anymore. Dad.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, Damon. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Wow.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. What were you? What were you? What were you before you decided to go on this life path? To marry a woman who you both don't like each other and have 4 kids who she clearly doesn't like the kids. I think he likes them, but that's so cool. Want to see mine? He's got a tattoo. Oh, it says, does it say 666 or 999? Is it, because like, if it's facing him, it would be 999, but it's facing us, it's 666.
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666. Yeah, you couldn't see that? I could easily see that. You guys can't see it, but it's like right here. It's right here. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. Why is everybody fighting with their children in front of our faces?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? No, Joseph, you're not this naive. You can't be. How? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. What? You know. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. So see, he knows. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. That was it? That was the end of the conversation? Alright, we're gonna go to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Please be a better conversation. These have been quite awkward. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Oh god. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. That is some pretty good stuff there, my dude. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. No, let's talk to... I want to listen in on Matt and Hugo, but I don't want to ignore Craig. I'll talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arm and waves them around. Oh. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. Hey. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Oh. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done. The new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. The new place is perfect. It's really cozy, and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. Oh. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Simon, how are you liking the neighborhood? Oh, now Hugo wants to pay attention to us. It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Hey. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Where are your kids? Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Is it his daughter? Oh. What is this, sweet? Oh, she's so cute. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Hey. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes a flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh. Am I cool now? Yeah, actually you are. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Jesus. Hey. Hey Simon, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita? Carmencita.
Ah.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Oh, she is making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Don't out me like this, Amanda. God. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher. Your hot teacher. You're really hot teacher. Sorry.
Ah.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Whoa! Some of these sound effects I can't. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Hugo, not here. Don't out her like this in front of her new friend Daisy, who is a fucking genius.
Ugh.
Ha ha ha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned that finger gun move from me. I'm very proud. I am very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Haha, he does have a kid.
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet Manchego.
I can't with this sweet Manchego. I'm stealing that. I am stealing that. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Hey, if you name your child after Ernest Hemingway, yeah, they're going to smoke. And he's definitely going to drink later on in life. This was on you, Hugo.
Ah.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Wait, we don't get to see his son like we saw everyone else's kids? Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too. That's his son? Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Everybody, sorry about that. Simon, this is my son, Ernest. Hold on. I'm gonna move my... I am moving my camera over here. Yeah. I feel like this is gonna be a little better. Sorry. I just want you guys to see everything, and I'm just realizing it's hard to. Although then that's gonna make you can't see me. Okay, maybe, wait. Wait. What was it? Was it this? Nope. Was it this? Yep. Let's put me up here. Yeah? Yeah. And then let's put Mr. Campamon back down where he was. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. That's a little better. Alright. Sorry about that. Look at his kid! Now you can see his kid. Simon, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Fucking rude. Excuse me, Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you.
Oh.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest, oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Actually, you are. You really are. You really are. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Let's not lie. He does not seem nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Oh.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Yeah, my dad's cool. My dad's cool. Maybe I didn't think that at 13, but my dad's cool. What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey, dude.
See? That right there, you can't say that. Hey, dude. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear his socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool.
Oh.
I yell across the yard to my daughter, not again. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Ah.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? No. In fact, it might get better. She's gonna get older. She can drink. You guys can have some brewskis together. It might actually get better. It might be better.
Oh.
Don't let us eat up your time, Simon. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I already did. So now, and without further ado, let's work some magic. Wait, did I get my burger? Okay, good. I'm gonna get a burger. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? Well, no, because aren't you the one that does all the cookouts? Yeah? Oh, I don't know. He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Simon, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. Yeah, I'm picking that up. He's ungrillevable. That's a drink. That's a drink. That's a drink.
Nice.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Guys, you're killing me. That's another drink.
Oh.
I'm starting to realize my drinking game was a bad idea. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. That's a twofer. So we're gonna drink twice for that. Are all of you going to make a dad pun? Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? One more? I've never seen him make a mistake. I'm just gonna count it on my hand until this is done. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. Thank you, Amanda. Please stop. All of the children at the party blew the glorious display of puns in unison, as they should.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. God, fuck. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Excuse me. I had to do that after that. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. Are they all single dads with the exception of Joseph? Like, are they all single? I hope so, because the reason I don't want to go after Joseph is because he's married. Oh, that's not the only reason. But he's married. I don't want to be a homewrecker, regardless of the fact if he's unhappy in his marriage. I don't care. Just divorce the woman and then move on. She would appreciate it too. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot. I know Craig is single because he said he was going through a divorce. I guess we'll find out about the others. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us on Dad Vodka? Joseph is the only married one. Okay. I mean, like, that makes me feel good, because I wouldn't like if any of the other ones were in a relationship. I don't want to be a homewrecker. We are not homewreckers. We're not homewreckers. Hey, why don't you add us all in Dad Book? I'm gonna drink for that. I know it's not a, like, dad pun, but, like, it's pretty fucking close. Oh, like send eggplant emojis? Sorry. Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. If it's just like a messaging app. First, why can't you guys just text? The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer. Hell yeah. I don't know why I just did that. As our kids play on the lawn, Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. I guarantee you they wanted her soul. There's something wrong with those twins. That is, like, another reason I am not romancing Mr. Joseph over here. His kids are fucking weird. Welcome to the neighborhood. Successfully complete chapter 1. We're done with chapter 1 already? Oh. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. It felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Honestly, I do wish I was playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were! Well, hey, at least you met some of the other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Aww. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remains of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Why do we put cauliflower in veggie trays? No one who actually genuinely likes cauliflower on its own, like just on a veggie tray where you pick it up and you scoop it in ranch and you eat it. Who actually does that? Let's be really, really honest. Veggie trays should really only consist of like carrots, cucumbers, celery, and maybe tomatoes. And like, that's it. I know some people go crazy over the snap peas. I don't understand that. But no, like broccoli and cauliflower are just like I like broccoli, but like it's like a like have it on the side kind of thing. It's not like I want to have it as a snack. Like when I'm hungry for snack time, excuse me, I'm not thinking, let me grab some broccoli and just eat some raw broccoli, you know? I would do that with carrots, and I actually would do that with celery. I wouldn't really do it with tomatoes, but I like tomatoes. I like tomatoes a lot. But yeah, get rid of cauliflower from veggie trays. Alright? I think I speak for the majority when I say nobody's eating them. clearly, as this game points out. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. What? We just got back from Friends. Oh. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna go hit up Hugo. Ayo. No. I'm gonna go hit up Hugo. My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party. Out of these three options, like, I'm not gonna sleep. If she's going out, that means it's early evening. It's not time for bed yet, and I'm not working. So I'm gonna throw a party, a real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight, and you may just have to wait in line. Nah. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I'll watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds phenomenal. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just make baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine, Mastermind, and also one episode of cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Is it like Hell's Kitchen? Isn't that what it's kind of going off of? I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo. You good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. Don't text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Fucking for reals. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Oh, I'm getting worried too. I mean, I know she's fine. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? Let's not call the cops. Let's not call the cops. No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? That's what we send. Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going, who she was even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. This is getting really sad. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Don't sup us. Ugh. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls out her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda, Ann, yeah, you're getting in trouble now, dude. That's not cool. I don't mind. I'm of the notion, if I ever become a parent, I'm of the notion you need to respect when I say to come home, and if for some reason you can't come home at that time, you need to text me immediately, and you need to respond to me when I do text you. Like, it's just a common courtesy thing. Communication is the key to everything. If you don't communicate, It just makes people mad. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Yeah, we are. You're in trouble. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. That's 1:30 in the morning. That's pretty fucking late. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Well, when you're at college, you're at college. That's different. I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. You weren't responding. It was like when... Oh, no. It was like when your mom... I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. No, I'm about to cry. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm like really sad now. This is not just about hot dads. I thought this was just about hot dads. Why are we having a sad moment? Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I love the now upbeat music. As if nothing happened. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Yeah, you better not. Well, I don't like this sepia tone on my face right now. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. I mean, I want to say good because, like, yeah, you were in the wrong. But I guess we should also apologize. We shouldn't have freaked out like that. Yeah. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Burns. Team Burns. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Always. Kid Kazma, thanks for the lurkin'. Obviously, you always want some cheddar cheese on some eggs. Chef's kisses. Already did. Yes. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? We cannot be this dumb. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Is Dad Book really a social media platform, or is it a dating site? Are they just saying it's a social media platform, but it's really a dating site? Alright, I hope you sound interesting on the internet. See, that sounds like it's a dating site. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. It's a dating site. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Do I get to pick my likes and... Oh my gosh, I actually am making a profile? Wait, I love this! Okay, on a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection. No. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. All of these are not fantastic, I gotta be honest. I'm feeling like this is a big no, this is a big no, this is a big no. I'm gonna go with Netflix and grill, baby. If you had one thing to take with you on on a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, The Lost Shaker of Salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Obviously, if we were on a deserted island, there wouldn't be a DVD. As much as I love this answer, there wouldn't be a DVD player, so we couldn't do that. I'm not bringing a grill. I feel like this is a throwback. Who were we making this, like, talk about the salt shake? I'm doing a boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Okay, this is a dating site. This is a dating site. This is not for dads to get together to talk. Why? And also, wait, my daughter's filling this out. Why is this? Oh, no. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with lawn white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship. We're not doing this because then Joseph's gonna think that we are interested in him, and that's a no. Comfortable with crying. Now, look, I love a man who is comfortable with crying, but I wouldn't say that's a turn on. So no, no, no. I'm kind of going with strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? A technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. Fuck it, the president of space. That sounds awesome. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, no, because then Robert's gonna think we're interested. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Oh. Look, I love this. We're gonna go romantic comedies, though. What's your ideal date? Yeah, this is just a dating site. This is not for dads to talk about fatherhood. Napping together. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. These are all bad answers, but I guess I'm gonna go with this. What do you never leave home without? My keys. A sensible cardigan. Actually, that is true. I never leave home without a sensible cardigan. My sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone keys and wallets at home sometimes. I'm gonna go with the cardigan because I really do actually always bring a cardigan. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world. If I will ever be able to love myself as much as what is up with all these grill answers? When I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Okay, not this. Not this. Not, well, you know what? No, not this. Because I don't want it to think as if, like, I believe in the conspiracy theories. I'm just, like, to ponder on conspiracy theories and how stupid they are. See, that wasn't so bad. I hate that you had to see my questions for what turns me on. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. We're not just making friends, Simon. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Do we actually, like...
You've got dads.
Hi, Sammy. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like me. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Simon, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for a daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, You know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I love that we're talking to our daughter instead of one of the dads. I declined to comment. Cool. Conversation ended. Okay. Who do we want to talk to? Hugo, obviously. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publication. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Is this like, what is this? Is this like show like where we're at with the dad? On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some straw and tea and paint my miniature. See, we didn't get an answer like that. We just got sleep or chill with our grill. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust? What are your turn-on? Muscles. Hey, we don't have those. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. We're gonna message him. What does it do? I just clicked message. Navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad. Oh gosh. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh? We're gonna go to the aquarium? That sounds great. Let's do that. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. It really is, isn't it? Huh. Amanda silently charges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, are you alright? Oh, of course. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just got to thinking about the Backstreet Boys. They had a reunion. The Backstreet Boys are back, alright? Huh. But they're different. Oh. Something's wrong with them. Like they're a dream someone once had but can no longer remember. I get your metaphor now, homegirl. And no one's talking about it. They just go on like everything's normal. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. But were they original? Were they really the only ones? Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Aww. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing lawn division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me, and I'll never forget. Mine was, Trey Brown. That was my first crush. And he was a dick. What'd she do to you? I stare off into middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Seriously. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? That's what I'm saying. I want to go to the aquarium. The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us a clam chowder. They gave us squared pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. And Mr. Vega. And Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. We're not in the ocean. Simon, we're going to the aquarium. What? Are you worried about a whale? Are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of that touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put that fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. What about otters? Alright. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. What do we do? What is our job? What do we do on a day-to-day basis? How can we just, like, take off of work and just go to the aquarium with a hot teacher and his middle schoolers? That sounded wrong. With a hot teacher helping him look over the middle schoolers. I don't know if that was any better. Anyways, I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. I'm sure they are. Teachers don't get paid enough to deal with the bullshit that is children. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here too, Hugo. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of our kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's just you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. 10's like, I mean, like, look, middle schoolers are middle schoolers. They're awful. But 10's not that bad. Like, I was thinking, like, my middle school trips were, like, 20 kids. Maybe even 30, it felt like. Maybe even more than that. It was never 10. Hugo walks over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Oh, do we just have a group of 10 and there's like other groups of 10?
Oh.
Can you guys put your phones away? Hugo, just let them be on the phones. All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. Then they then go back to texting. English is my first language. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all.
Ah.
We'll see. No, I'm with Hugo. They're starting some shit. Look at the fish. The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Hey man, stingrays are cool.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments, while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Is it that's the lionfish that like Schmidt is obsessed with and says he wants to get because it reminds him of Cece?
Ah.
That right there is a lionfish. Haha. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Wait, seriously? That's kind of fucking cool. Whoa.
Hey.
Their spines are venomous too. What? That's so cool. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a slimy, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Oh.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. Is it really? And they just, like, keep it in here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool. Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. No, Simon, stop trying to impress any of these dads. Just stop. It doesn't work. We just end up embarrassing ourselves. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the American lawnfish. Blue-nosed wiggly fish. Humphead wrasse? Which one of these is actually real? I'm gonna go with humphead. Yeah. Did you know that paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, political fish trivia? I'm gonna go with psychiatric. This is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack? Absolutely not. I'm playing for the gag here.
Yes.
Ha, good one. We got hearts. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swims around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. Oh. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by anger, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he didn't notice me staring. Wow.
Oh.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, you are. Sorry. I'd rather stare at you. Should we flirt? Can we flirt? Should we flirt? If we flirt, is he gonna, like, not like us flirting? We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? Should we push it? I'm kind of scared. Is he gonna hate it? Hold on, we're saving. We're saving. We're saving. We're saving. I'm gonna say this. I don't mind if it's not, like, the best reaction, but I don't want black smoke coming out. If that happens, I'm changing my answer, but, like, I'm gonna flirt with him. What? He didn't like it. 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 We're doing it. He didn't like it. He didn't. Beautiful, isn't it? We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. He didn't like it. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. He'll like this. Bada bing, baby! That's a very astute point, Simon. Yeah, I didn't save scum. I didn't just try to flirt with you and then save scum. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Are we going to see his dad arms? Like we said, that was our biggest turn on. Is he trying to do this? Don't you want to pet some rays, Simon? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. No, my hand would be up in there. I love petting stingrays. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams. And the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Is that how you say that? I just felt like I was in Finding Nemo. Anemone. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? Yeah, Hugo, things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dip my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I said that wrong, but I don't care. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Oh, now he wants to flirt. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I just got a little carried away. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Fucking middle schoolers. Susan, get back here. Susan Williams. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Dude, did she steal a fish? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to hit a child. Let's not say that. Let's just say we don't have time for games. Whatever it is, it goes back into the touch tank now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Whoa.
Hugo leans down, unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan stalks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us.
Oh.
Whoa, look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. I don't want to see that.
Oh.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Yeah. As in, he actually knows what it's like to give birth. Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. That sounds miserable. Man, we thought we had it hard. Seriously?
Oh.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Yes.
It's not really my speciality, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible wherever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. That is a good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Otters? Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah! Look at them! Our group of kids run around the exhibits. I wonder why the music stopped. Is there a reason the music stopped? Load, close, okay. Is this like skip? I don't want to do that. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. First of all, puffins are cute. Second of all, leave them alone, you dicks. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to have a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Huh?
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Oh, that's why you're grabbing it. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, 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 I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo.
No.
Hugo! Here's a few facts. I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure, and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I understand some confusion when we are discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somewhat enraptured. I would be too, if he just, I would be too. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm not letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. What is up with all these people? Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law. Try to relate to her. Bribe her. Maybe we should try to relate to her. I think back to the time I released all the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money. Give me money. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay. Well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have 12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh no, is it a mini game?
That bird.
It is a mini game. Get out of here! Get out of here! No! Get out of here! No! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! No! Back off. No! Molly, get your ass over here! I'm not having fun with this!
Bribe that team.
Bribe that team! Get over here! Jeez. No! No, the penguins have money! Penguins escaped? None. Bribery works! Amazing. Phew, glad that's over. Just in time to... Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8. What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose, so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Simon, did you bribe a child? I bribed a child. I don't know what she's talking about. You can't play by the rule when there's penguins on the line. I bribed a child. It was the only way to get out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done. I'm not proud of it either. Or my penguin facts lecture, but at least we got her out. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. Agreed. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out of the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids loaded onto the bus. Hugo pulls me aside.
Oh.
Hey, Simon, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I do like cheese boards. I really like cheese boards. I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Yeah. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You gotta go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? Oh no, don't say that. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. There is a difference. Date complete! I don't know what...
Looks like Paradise
Okay.
Lost just got found.
I don't know what these points mean. But I guess we did well, right? Cargo, short, handyman, confidence, Colin, clam chowder, middle school. Dad points and daddy points are the same. Well, we got an S. That's good, right? Ozio Getter, 1 out of 3. Do I get to, like, do all of their first dates? I kind of want to date around. Like, I want to do all of their dates just to, like, see. Or do I have to pick, like, only one? I don't want to do that. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Right. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? Oh, come on. Let our baby get into college. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back later. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me, and she spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Oh, please, 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 please. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Yay! She got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Yeah, I don't know what I do for a job, but we'll make it work. Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk around the Bayside, tearing into our foil wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Ooh, that sounds so good right now. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. Yeah. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burritos. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. That really is such a, like, right before college mentality, isn't it? Now, here's the thing. My freshman roommate and I actually got, like, along pretty well, but she lied on her thing, and she said she was, like, a clean person so that she could get with a roommate that was clean. She was not clean. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Yes. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorm if you have a note saying you need one? I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her. But I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. No, I'm gonna cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burritos. It's gonna make it taste sad. This cheese tastes like depression or despair. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss on her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. No.
Welcome. You've got dads.
So we can. Oh, what? Oh, threesome? No, that's not. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter Lon had, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. God, just... Whoa, why can't I see Damon and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer. Simon, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Simon, do you want to go to see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. See that art. Okay, is this like date 2? Is this like a what is this? Damon and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I'm always early. I don't see Damon or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Simon? I turn around. It's Joseph. What is Joseph doing here? Joseph, what are you doing here? That's what I just said. Joseph scoffs at me. Well, don't scoff at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciatist. I don't like the, moans that are coming out of this man. Okay, fine. Damon invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. So now this is a foursome. I thought we were what the heck? Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister.
Oh.
The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. See, the thing is I want to like him, but A, his kids are creepy. B, he's married. C, he's a pastor. Just doesn't sit well with me. Anyway, where are the guys? I look around and spot Hugo and Damon, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some who's ready for some art? You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. Yep. You know what? You know I am. You know, I love looking at paintings that are in frames and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Simon.
Hey.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. There you go. That's how you should have sold this to me. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. Talk art with Hugo and Damon. Get cheese and tiny wine with Joseph. Let's start with Joseph, then work our way back. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into some art appreciation. Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on those crackers. These crackers. Joseph and I saddle up to the snack table. There's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and cheese.
Oh.
This is more my speed. We eat a couple cheese cubes in silence. These are really good.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I could probably just fill up on snacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I will always have room for cheese. I will always have room for cheese. I'm going in for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people milling around the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damon and Hugo.
Ah.
Right, let me just fill this cup up with cheese first. For the road. Road cheese?
Right.
The best kind. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hanging on the wall. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, am I looking at this one that's like branches or like lines on a hand, or am I looking at this one? Like, which one? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt. Okay, we're not saying it's a butt. That seems really rude. So we're not saying that. I wish I knew which one I was looking at. Which one are we looking at? Let's go with it's a metaphor for human condition. It seems to be an attempt to visually represent a universal experience. That's really powerful, Simon. Care to expound on it? No, Hugo. With pleasure. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which, in a way, speaks to the essential nature of the human experience. When the fuck did we get so well versed in art? The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-Oedipal consciousness. Is it? So it is this one. Slow down there, Simon. Do us a favor and keep it simple. It's a butt. Yeah, everyone stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. No, Hugo, I was trying.
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist likes butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Honestly, put that as a tattoo on me somewhere. Honestly, fucking straight up. I love that. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitalization. Wow, how did you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their works be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that.
Oh.
Excuse me? Yeah, you're gonna fucking piss Hugo off.
Oh my.
Hugo, not here. Oh my.
Ah.
No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Oh.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
I can't. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo, you started off really strong, but now we're kind of... Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damon is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. Buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No.
Oh.
It's wine and cheese.
Oh.
Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually a wine and cheese.
Ah.
We got one less stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. Damon, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other, and us. Oh. So, quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Oh.
Performance art. What does it mean?
Oh.
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Burns. Fear of existence. But they really like screaming the very humanity of being human. Maybe fear of existence? I don't know. What do you think they're trying to say?
Hey.
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art with almost every form of art, music, painting, photography. The artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damon. Don't go after my man. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, like, really mean it. Joseph, don't be a dick. Damon fixes him with a hard stare. Yeah. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd.
Ah.
Yeah, Damon. Not Damon. Joseph.
Oh.
Wise.
Hey.
We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun.
Oh.
Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery.
Oh.
Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabbled in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh.
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I would paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Simon? Tasteful nudes. Oh, no. You know what? I like food artistry. I'd probably do some still lifes of various foods, bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there. Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that. And no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing.
Oh.
Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. All right, boys. Good art. Good art.
Ah.
Agreed.
Oh.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I hadn't decided to deal with my inevitable cheese over. That was kind of cute.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Do I get another message? No, so I get to pick. I get to pick. Who do I want to go on a date with? I don't think if they know it's a date. Do I want to do Craig? Do we want to do Matt? I kind of want to do all of them just to see. I want to see all of them. So, since I want to see all of them, do I want to get the ones that I'm not excited about out of the way first? Yeah. Who am I least excited about? Robert. I'm least excited. But what if I can't do all of them and then, like, I get stuck? So maybe we should do the ones that we like first and then leave the ones that we don't like last. In case we get cucked somehow. Let's also just save. I feel like I should just save. Let's do... I actually want to do Damon. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Damon Blood March. Wait, can I go, like, back? And if I click Hugo... Does it show a heart? It does show a heart. So does it show that you've been on, like, I guess this is like you've been on one date with him. Yeah? That sounds right. Okay. Let's do okay. Damon Bloodmarch. I still can't get over that's his fucking last name. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway dating site. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards. Sick. And spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. I kind of like all of that. on a Friday night, you're most likely to listen to True Crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. K. Had me in the first half, not gonna lie, you lost me here. If you had to take one thing with you on a deserted island, what would it be? A coffin. Okay. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Well, what's the correct way? Did I say it correctly? What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. That's a very specific. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. My man. I spent a lot of time talking about mortality salents. Let's do it. Let's go with Damon, and we'll have, I think that'll be like our last thing we do tonight before we log off. It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Yeah, okay. I wish I saw that before I asked Robert that yesterday, 2 days ago. Damon seems really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damon's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damon typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Simon. I must confess my excitement, oh my gosh, to be receiving your kind letter for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. No, it didn't. You were a dick. Well, there's more. I would be highly flattered. Stop! I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. I would like a stroll around a garden. That sounds nice. Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something?
Ugh.
Not what I wanted to read as I was drinking. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me? I turned the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damon's message. What part didn't he understand? I just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally, this is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What?
Yeah.
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Oh.
Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though. Go back and read the book. Go back and read the book, Amanda. It's worth it. It's a good book. It is actually a good book. And didn't even read a review of the movie. Just watch the movie. The movie's great, too. Great. So what do I say to Damon?
Yeah.
I got this. Amanda reaches over to me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Simon. Well, I suppose that's that. I'm obsessed. I love this. I make the short walk over to Damon's house. Well, I guess you can't really... You're playing Dream Daddy? I am playing Dream Daddy! I've been wanting to play this for a while. I started on Monday, and now I'm continuing. I'm a fan. I love it so much. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. That was scary. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps in the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall, or probably not dead relatives, probably just paintings that he found that he liked. Let's be honest here. Which, fair. I'm a fan of those. Oh no, those actually might be his relatives. I'm loving the dog. Does he have a dog? Oh, if he has a dog, this might change a lot of things. Also, look at, like, all the... Oh my gosh, he, like, is really, like, treating us so well now. He was kind of a dick when we first met him, but maybe there's a heart of gold. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damon? Is he in the bathroom? Is he, like, taking a shower right now? You can come out. You can come. I'm sorry. Simon, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and, oh no, he's got all his clothes on. I look up and see Damon standing at the top of the majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. Sure. And the door creeping open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. Never do that, dude. Don't do that. Lock your fucking doors, bros. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. I like the oil paintings too. I don't think they're creepy. I like them. I love this dog. What is your dog's name? Right. Right. That was rude of us. I'm sorry, Damon. Please, let me show you around. I want to see around. Look at all his cool skulls. Okay. Damon leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block. Yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Probably his son. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. Some of these parents seem to love their kids, and some of them don't really seem to like their kids. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damon opens with a flourish. Whoa! And this is the library. I love it! Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damon is clearly really proud of this room. Look out the window. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm playing Fortnite and just saw that you're playing this, and we're gonna geek at D&D. I need to know all the dad romances you've committed. Yes! I want to talk about it so much. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm excited. I'm like... I'm actually, like, falling in love with this game. I'm, like, kind of mad I've waited so long, but hey, better late than never. Let's look out the window first. Oh, he loves that! I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damon's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Fucking show off. Damn. Damn is right. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out the full-length windows? Is that really a fact? Is that really real? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Oh. I want to look at the butterflies now. Oh, does he just love the fact that you're, like, paying attention to the room? Probably. Oh my god, excuse me. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. Sure. I'm concerned I would stick the pin through my fingers. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book? You know, Simon, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pulled out a book at random and examined the worn cover. Opening it, I turned to a random page and read out loud. Naruto struggled against the change that... Did we fucking pick up Naruto smut? Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, yeah, that's not Victorian. Naruto isn't Victorian. Damon snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Okay, buddy. Please, will you join me for tea? Yeah, I would like to join you for some tea. I followed Damon to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set up out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damon pours and serves me some tea. Tea sounds really good right now. I'm definitely making tea before I go to bed. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damon smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they served. I just more so meant like getting high and drinking tea. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. His home is really impressive. Hey, yo! It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. What? That's kind of fucking nuts. It's so beautiful. I love it. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. I do have matching salt and pepper shakers. That's very generous of you to say. Oh, he like genuinely is like so... Oh, this is so sweet. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
How delightful.
How delightful. Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Simon, don't interrupt. That's fucking rude. Sorry? Did you guys see the marching band? He's not gonna understand it. His son's the only one that's gonna understand the joke you're making. To which I'm gonna finish my drink on it, because I know where you're going with this. It's all gone. I'm afraid I don't understand. No, you wouldn't. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. I'm so mad that he interrupted him. I want to hear the story about how his father got him into Gothic. Like architecture and stuff. Nevertheless, thank you. I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Fair. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I tried to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals. And to try to live a life that strictly aligns to those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same.
Huh.
Tell me, Simon, do you have any hobbies? No. Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care anything about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. You trying to hit on me? Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. No, why do we do this? These are all so bad. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. You know, we did. There was that morning that said that we had word jumbles, so I don't know if Damon's gonna like this, but oh, he did! The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer, in a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. We're not a writer. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Whoa! Damon takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Oh.
My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Like what? I want to know. What is what? Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damon leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulfurum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Fuck if I know. My loins are ablaze, thou art is the Titus. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Should we lay it on thick, or should we... I don't know about the revenge angle. Maybe thou art the tightest. Ah! Oh wait, was that more was that more flirty than I thought it would be? Oh. Maybe it was revenge. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckle, sunflower. I actually really like honeysuckles. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull the stem out. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Is he gonna put together a bouquet for us? Oh my gosh. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I followed Damon down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Simon, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls the cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised. It's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damon smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavy, perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This is fucking gorgeous. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Oh, okay. Start? Yeah? Oh god. No? Is it this first? Oh wait, yeah. No, it is this one, but is it like this? Oh my god, I'm not good at this. So is it like... Why? It's not this one. It's not this. Oh, you can... Oh, okay. Wait. Yes? No. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then here? Yes. And then here. Woo! That was stressful. I can't believe we broke his gargoyle. Oh no. Phew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damon. He looks upset.
Ah!
Simon, my serious apologies to have kept you waiting. It's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damon worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teachers need me to come to school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. What the fuck did he do? Let's go! Hey! Damon and I walk into school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, Damon, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it does seem like this Hugo and Damon's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. Sorry. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damon's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damon, you have to see to believe. Damon and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into the small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading us down into darkness. Jesus. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh, God. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime, seeing a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What the fuck are these kids doing? What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damon and whispered to him, What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes, son. Wait, it took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cast of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? No, Hugo, he didn't. I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damon and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. These two kids are the fucking words. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover for your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head upstairs and out of the school in tense silence. This is spooky. Ah! You scared me!
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know you were back there.
I've been here for an hour.
Nuh-uh.
Mhm.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, check the vibe. Check the clip.
Have you really?
No, I just jumped back.
Oh my gosh. I was
Sorry
like,
to
no
spook you.
way. Lucian, Damon, and I all pile into my car. What? No one else has a fucking car?
You sleep with Robert yet, or you just put?
No, I'm not sleeping with Robert. I'm trying to get to know the other dads.
How many dads are there?
There's 6, 7,
That is too many fathers.
6, 7. I can't remember. Lucian, Damon, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately pulls his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I don't want to be here for this conversation. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Oh, what a good dad.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. We should not be here for this conversation.
Is that guy a vampire? What's going on?
He's just really into gothic, like Victorian era.
I meant the guy with the long hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Damon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just really into gothic Victorian
His name
era.
is Damon? He's
Yeah, his name's-
definitely a vampire dad.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I'm calling him Vampire Daddy, but he's just
Oh.
like gothic and into Victorian era.
Hell yeah, man.
Stuff.
I love pneumonia and smallpox.
No. He says he likes the, like, you know, he appreciates the past, but like is obviously gonna like keep with modern stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
So, yeah, good.
I can't believe Damon's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Yeah, I'd be losing my shit if I found out my child was trying to kill another child.
Wait, but that's intense as fuck.
Yeah, so like he gets a call, right? We go to the school and essentially his son was building a wall around another one of the dad's son off of an Edgar Allan Poe short story.
Oh, yeah,
The
Cask of Amontillado?
Yep, that one.
That's a cool one, man. Edgar Allan Poe did a lot of just killing people.
He
You know my favorite?
Edgar Allan Poe didn't kill people. He just
No.
wrote about killing people.
I like the Telltale Heart myself because the constant heart beating under the floorboards.
That one
driving you insane.
freaks me out.
That's like me. That's what it's like to have OCD. I get that feeling and I didn't even kill somebody. Anyway. Am I sharing too much again?
No. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. Yeah, your dad's being really fucking chill right now.
Oh.
Me being a bad dad.
I love you, son. See, he's just... Lucian continues staring out of the window. Love you too. Oh. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence.
He tried to build a wall around a boy.
It's fine. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation. What? Why are you laughing?
It's just even more vampire when I saw that.
No, I know. He's Vampire Daddy. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. Yeah, you didn't have to. You could have waited, but sure. It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. Oh my god. There's that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admired how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? Let's not pry. I feel like prying's bad. Let's just say I admired how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad.
Whoa.
Eggplants and cum.
Oh.
See you around soon. It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damon bows with a flourish, Classy.
Oh, God.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. What fucking time is it? We just picked them up from school. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd the afternoon tea go? I got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. Oh my god!
Holy shit, yeah, this guy needs to be in prison.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damon guy is a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. What time is it? 10? Alright. Date complete! I still don't know this. Did I do well? I did.
Familiar with the works of
S-tier.
Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in Lost Boys.
What the fuck? S tier. We got S tier. I still don't know what the points mean or anything like that, or if I should be paying
Welcome.
attention.
You've got dads.
Welcome. You've got dads. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dads.
Oh my god, dad book.
Here's all the dads. Dad book. It's all the dads. I'm gonna
This
save. What?
this game is too advanced for me.
What do you
I can't follow
mean?
it at all.
What do you mean? It's not advanced. It's just 7 dads.
Are you sure this isn't Doki Doki Literature Club? Is the game gonna explode and like
Not.
do some scary shit? Is it gonna
No.
get graphic? It literally is just dating dads.
Yeah, it's literally just dating dads. Why is that so hard to believe?
No, it's not. I mean, it's awesome. I don't trust anymore. You know?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Well, okay, chat. I'm gonna end it there. You gonna say goodnight to chat? Thank you for joining me this evening. As always, if you're not following me already, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. All of my links to my socials are links down below if you want to catch me offline. I will be back online next Monday. I'm probably gonna continue with this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this, so I think I'm gonna continue with Dream Daddy. All right. Good night, dear chat, and as always, thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.